I challenge you to Makara!
Your petty magics are no challenge!
Okay, so moving right along, we have a weekly challenge each week. We get together and we'll challenge you all, the listeners, to do some fun, funky Hearthstone-related challenge. Whoever wins gets a couple packs gifted on us and gets some street cred as well. So last week's challenge was brought to you by Draco Cat, the Demon Hunter expert, and the challenge for last week was to get the highest attack with your hero in Demon Hunter. And so a couple people I want to shout out here. First up is our runner-up, Jordan MG from the People's Champ podcast. We do have a screenshot on the screen. 34 attack as Demon Hunter, which is just absurd, right? That's OTK right there. I love it. But Jordan is not the winner. It gets bigger. It gets bigger than this. So
there's always a bigger fish.
So big shout out to Kenray. Is now winner in back-to-back weeks with 39 attack.
Kenray!
Holy cow, 39.
Damn.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? I see 4 copies of Zai the Incredible on the screen, and so I imagine there were many buffs played on this weapon here. But yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, big shout out to Kenray, 39 attack. Good grief, that's incredible. So great work. I will reach out after the show and gift your pack. So good job, congratulations.
Congratulations, Kenray, once again.
Yes. So
Kenray, somebody's got to dethrone this person.
I know, right? I need someone else to win next week. I feel like we're financing Kenray's card collection. That's okay. But someone give Kenray a run for their money. Anyways, what is Sheep? What is the challenge for this week?
Yeah, so we were kind of kicking around a few ideas for this week's challenge leading up to the show, as we do. And Brian had an awesome idea about how he really wants to see a lot of work done to refine an EVEN Mage list. So what we are kind of instituting for our challenge this week is to make the best, and this is a subjective, one of the subjective challenges. So make the best EVEN Mage list you can. Submit the list in the weekly challenge channel of the Discord. You can use any of the deck list sites if you have just a code to pop in that. And then if you don't have the cards, you can still participate this week by building the list on the official Play Hearthstone site / deck builder thing. So if you don't have the cards, you can still participate and try and make that best EVEN Mage list. And even if you don't have like the initial cards, hey, maybe if you win, you'll be able to crack them in some packs.
Hey, there you go. So this is a little bit subjective. How will the scoring work? Do we just I guess we get to pick and choose our favorites. I'm looking for some spice. Yeah. So either some spice, or we also, of course, are going to be collaborating with Brian this week as well, into finding what the kind of most refined or kind of a finely tuned EVEN Mage list could be. Brian, is there anything that you might be looking for in said refinement?
I'm just looking forward to a more refined list because I think EVEN Mage could be a little bit better. Like the reason why I haven't tried to refine EVEN Mage is because I don't have like cards like Frost Giant and a lot of the Grand Tournament cards that like buff hero power stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's why I can't do it, and also I just haven't had the time. But yeah, I would really like to see somebody get an even mage to work. I mean, if I can get even Reno Demon Hunter to work, somebody can get even mage to work.
I love it. I love it. And you don't mind looking at the lists that come in to help us pick the winner?
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind.
Love it.
I've like had a total like list right off of Tempo Storm that I'm running. That's like top tier, like whatever deck it is. Like say I'm running like Secret Mage, or say I'm running Pirate Warrior, or say I'm running like whatever it is, and I've run into a random Even Mage, and they've given me a darn run for my money, right? Like it has happened where
no,
it's
me too.
like,
yeah.
and they're few and far between, but when they happen, like they happen, and they can be pretty good, but we don't see it too often. So I think trying to refine this deck and making this a challenge is a really cool idea, because I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's great, but I think this could be a really, really fun challenge. Let's see if we can make this viable.
The fun thing about off-meta decks is that people don't mulligan properly because they'll be expecting Secret Mage, they're expecting Mozaki or something different, and like, you know, Gen pops off, you're like, oh, wait a minute, what does that do again for Mage? Is that like, and then people don't know how to play around it, right? So it's fun. I'm curious to see what people put together. I may have to hop in on this one too. Not that I don't think I'm even eligible to win, but it would be fun. I've kind of been wanting to goof around with the Hero Power Mage ever since this new set came out, because we've got that new 10 cost that does 10 damage to everything. The guitar,
Mordresh.
the guitar hero. Yes.
So cool.
Yeah. Since we had kind of talked about this challenge this morning before work, I was playing around with a Highlander Even Mage, and it was before work, so I didn't have time for a whole lot of games, but played against a Murloc Shaman and totally wrecked shop.
Nice.
Wildfire on 2 really helped.
Damn.
It's a Highlander deck, so that's not going to be a consistent phenomenon, but I was not expecting Koldara Drake to do as well as it did, but it really did.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, like on 10 mana, the Koldara does like what? Like if you had Wildfire buff, that's 4 pings, 8
And
damage.
I also had a Fallen Hero down already that had just barely stuck, and so each one was 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even more damage.
I love it.
The 4 mana guy that pings all the minions in the face.
Reckless Apprentice.
Reckless
That's the one.
Apprentice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I had
yeah,
one of
yeah,
those buddies in too.
Yeah.
I actually think this might be legit. Like, this is pretty spicy. I like it. All right.
Let's do it.
Very cool. I don't know if you mentioned it or not, but the way that you submit your decks for this challenge, you've got to join our Discord. The link to the Discord is it's on our website. The easiest way is to go to borntobewildhs.com. If you click on the Find Us page, there's a direct link to the Discord. For those of you watching, I'll post a quick link in the chat. It's also, the link is in the show notes for anybody listening. Anyways, post your lists in the Discord. There is this channel there called Weekly Challenges, and we will scour the lists from there, and then we will report back next week. A couple of caveats in order to oh, you know what? I guess this week is different. I'm so used to saying, like, you can't play against a friend, you can't play against the Innkeeper. Like, no, it doesn't matter, because this week we're looking for deck lists, so I don't care who you protested against.
Challenge.
Yeah, right? But anyways, yes, go forth and build us decks and report back. I'm looking forward to it.
And while we're not going to necessarily go on like win rate or anything like that is not a thing. You could, present us, hey, I won 10 games with this or whatever. Like, that's a thing you could do, but that's not going to necessarily mean whether you won or you lost. But that is something you could use to present your case.
Sure.
That
Sure.
is good or not, but it's also subjective.
Yeah.
Yeah, and any and all submissions must go into the official Discord channel. So DMs, unfortunately, not really the way to go on this one. So if other people see your secret sauce, they may include that into their own recipe. That is unfortunately a kind of pitfall, a hazard that you will have to make, but that also is the collaborative way of hopefully building the strongest deck that we possibly can.
That's how Hearthstone works, right? You just change one
Yeah.
card and now it's your list.
I was more thinking of the including one card, like the Koldara Drake, right? But I mean,
I
you're not
know.
wrong.
I was gonna say put it in Lotheb. That's a joke. That's odd.
I am still bummed that if you run a quest that Gen doesn't proc, because the way that Gen is read, it says if there are only even cards in your deck. Well, I've got the quest in my hand. It's not in my deck, but it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It's unfortunate.
Fill out a ticket.
Yeah, the game, that's a bug. That's not working properly.
It's not in my deck. It's in my hand.
The devs have unfortunately confirmed that thing. I tried.
Big sad, big sad. All right, you
I
guys.
shot my shot.
Well, that is about it for the show tonight.
More to be wild.